Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to solve a really interesting problem on LeetCode. It's called minimum cost of buying candies with discount. It's an easy problem, but it requires some clever thinking. So let's dive right in. The problem is asking us to find the minimum cost of buying a bunch of candies. The catch is that every time we buy 2 candies, we get a third one for free. And the cost of the free candy is the minimum of the 2 bought candies. So we need to figure out the optimal way to buy these candies to minimize the total cost. So the core insight to solving this problem is to buy the most expensive candies first. Think of it like if you're at a store and you see a bunch of candies with different prices. And you know that if you buy 2 of them, you get a third one for free. You would want to buy the 2 most expensive ones first, so that the free one is also expensive. This way you're taking advantage of the offer and getting the most value out of it. It's like getting a discount on the most expensive candies. Now that we have the intuition, let's think about how we can implement this. We need to sort the costs of the candies in ascending order, so that we can easily buy the 2 most expensive ones first. Then we need to traverse the sorted array from the end, buying the 2 most expensive candies and adding their cost to the total. And we repeat this process until we've considered all candies, getting the least expensive ones for free whenever possible. Now let's take a look at the C++ code. We start by defining a class called solution, with a method called minimum cost. This method takes a vector of integers as input, which represents the costs of the candies. We first sort the costs in ascending order, using the sort function from the C++ standard library. Then we initialize a variable called total cost to 0. This variable will keep track of the total cost of buying all the candies. We then start a for loop from the end of the sorted array, and we iterate backwards. If we're at an index that is greater than 1, we buy the 2 most expensive candies by adding their costs to the total cost. And then we decrement the index by 2, because we've already considered the next 2 candies. If we're at an index that is 1 or 0, we simply buy the last candy by adding its cost to the total cost. And then we return the total cost. Now let's talk about the time and space complexity of this solution. The time complexity is O(n log n), because we're sorting the array of costs, and the subsequent for loop runs in O(n) time, but it's dominated by the sorting. The space complexity is O(1), if we're not counting the space needed for the input and output, or O(n), in the worst case if the sorting algorithm uses extra space, depending on the implementation of the sort function used by the compiler. And that's it. We've solved the minimum cost of buying candies with discount problem. I hope you guys found this explanation helpful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and comment your approach below.